Hello guys and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. I'm really excited about this video today because you know it's Dr. Joe Dispenza and Neville Goddard, two people that have similar ideas on how to create reality, and we know they work. And this video today is about how to change your state and maintain it, and it's fantastic, okay? So get ready, lock yourself in, because we're going to learn something fantastic today. So guys, why do we want to change our state in the first place? Your state of being is your creation. If you live in a state of abundance, you're going to have abundance. If you live in a state of love, peace and joy, you're going to live a life full of love, peace and joy. The question is though, how do we maintain that state? You know we want to get into this state though, because we want to live from the end, as if the wish is fulfilled. So we need to work out how to change our state of being. At the moment, you might be there living in lack, fear, doubt, all these other low vibe emotions. How are we supposed to lift this state of being using the methodology of the fantastic Neville Goddard and the amazing Dr. Joe Dispenza? Well, listen guys, here's how I see it, okay? Your state of being is controlled by your emotions. So our emotions are our state of being. At the end of the day, you know, we have so many thoughts throughout the day. It's hard to keep track of what those thoughts are. So we need to focus on the feeling. You see, you need to ask yourself really, what would be the feeling I would have if my desire was already here? Well, it would just be one of serenity, happiness, peace, calm. So actually maintaining and changing your state is about finding that. So when you're someone who's in a bigger, higher state of being, and they're so sort of consumed by that higher state of being, how are you going to then convert yourself back into a different state? Well, here's the thing. You can't actively change your state of being by thinking about the problem or the state of being that you're already in. So for example, you want to create abundance in your life. If you're constantly thinking about your bills, your other troubles, how are you going to change your state of being? You see, your state of being is changed by your mental imagery and your inner self-talk. Okay? So here's the thing. We need to start seeing in our mind's eye so clearly until we start to feel the fact that this is real for us. So, for example, now today, let's just keep it simple. Say to sort of change your state of being, you want to live in the end. Let's imagine that you want to create $100 or £100 out of nowhere, okay? So what you would do is, you would shut your eyes. You would find your breath. Take relaxing, deep, calm breaths. Do it until you start to feel your body relax to the present moment. See, this is the key. If you're still too much focused on the real world, it is hard to change your state of being. Okay? So maybe you take yourself somewhere quiet. You relax yourself for a moment. You start to focus on your breath until you become present. Once you are present, you have the access then to change your emotional state of being. Because if you're present, you're not worried about the future. You're not thinking about the past. You don't live in guilt, shame, doubt, fear. In the present moment, if you truly find yourself present, you are at the true access point of being able to control your state of being and your emotions. So take your breath, relax your shoulders, allow everything to pass through you, and just find the centered moment here. From this state of being, we start to create an image in our mind of ourselves in that end result. One of my favorite ways is to imagine myself telling someone I care about what happened. So I imagine telling them. Imagination is God, remember? I imagine telling them, yes, I've just had £100 come to me out of nowhere, $100 out of nowhere. You imagine that feeling, you create that feeling. How does it start to make you feel? You notice yourself start to get excited and grateful. You focus on those feelings and you elevate those feelings. You add attention More attention to those feelings so they start to grow. Where you place your attention, your energy will go. So if you place it on gratitude, even for the fact that it hasn't materialized yet, you'll start to live in a state of gratitude. You see what I mean? We're starting to change our state of being. Gratitude is my favorite state of being to go to because it is the receiving vibration, it is the receiving frequency. If you're grateful, you're in receive mode, okay? So let's live as if we're really grateful. So here's the thing, so we want to change our state. Focus on that thing. Feel the gratitude for having it now. If you're struggling to think about something that you don't have, then first start by thinking about something you're grateful for that you do have. It could be just the fact that you have breath in your lungs. Focus on that for a moment until your emotional state changes, okay? Then once your emotional state changes, it's going to feel a lot easier to focus on the future thing as if it is now, you see. So we just need to imagine like it's a stepping ladder where we just need to slowly create a change of state of emotion. Now, when you do that, you live from that emotion. Now, if you're a wealthy person, you don't think every day, I have 10 million in the bank, do you? You just feel the gratitude and safety and chilled outness of having your every need met. So as you walk along your state of being, you stay quite present. You start to look around, notice things around you. You'd walk with your chest held up high, your chin up. You'd be looking around, taking people in, smiling, noticing pleasant things that you feel like you could buy and you feel good about seeing them. You start to say, yes, that is mine. I easily will buy that later if I want to. Things like that. So you just maintain that state of being after that. So you've started with gratitude. Well, firstly, you've started with your breath. You've noticed your breath. You've brought yourself to the present moment as much as possible. You've then started to think about gratitude. Okay, so gratitude for something that you already have if you need help. But then after that, you maintain the state of being of gratitude for the wish fulfilled, that $100 or pounds. Then you walk and act as if you had £100 in your pocket. So you go, I'll buy that nice jacket that I like. I'm going to go and look at that today. That feels so good. Feel yourself wearing it. Go try it on. Live in that state of being. Don't even question it. Put it back. I'm going to get that. That's fantastic. Just stay there for a while. See what happens. Guys, that is how we change our state. We live as if. So you just live in a relaxed, grateful state of being and then see the magic happen to you. That's a simple explanation. If you need more, come check me out on my website, michaelwatsoncoach.com. Also, guys, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for your continued support. And I'll see you guys around. Take care.